Oh, Hunnigan, what a fantastic time. I was just thinking about how quickly I could skip all of your dialogue. Okay, so the thing I was talking about was if you go back in this room, I think he's about to beat the shit out of me. Yeah. But there's two reasons for this. One is getting to see Ada Wong pull some funky shit, and two is getting some gold. And that's the return of a character who, at the end of Resident Evil 2, in a non-over-the-top or exciting way, just disappears down a pit. Like, if you played a Resident Evil 2 and took it seriously like I did, because for me, I think it was the first survival horror game I ever played through, um, I like it. It was nuts. It was nuts seeing her. Um, I don't. Maybe it's not this room. I don't know. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I thought for sure painting got knocked down. Maybe it's in the rest of the house. Or maybe you just legitimately move it. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, we don't want to go out there yet. I think our dear friend with the chainsaw fetish is going to be showing up pretty soon as well. In fact, I think this is the first time that you have to fight him coming up here. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the portrait in the mansion. I don't even know. Look at that fucking life drain. Crazy. I could check the urinal. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother. I was looking up online because I'm driving myself mental that it's not what I think it is, but it's alright. Okay, I think this one? It's determined. Determined to make a liar out of me. Okay, so he's down. Still reeling over the lack of gold portrait, or portrait that had gold behind it, but I'll come to terms with it because I don't really have a choice. And we're on our way. He's a doctor, you know, like Dr. Salazar. No, I always say Salazar. It's like Dr. Salvador. Salvador? Dr. Salvador! I think it's Salvador. I think that's why I fucking screw it up every time. This is the other shack that I didn't check that I was talking about, and now we can get into the church. So I'm not sure what happened there, because I really felt like I shot that guy. Gotta hurt. So again, like I hear the music as if there's somebody else around, but I don't see anybody. Music also seems to be fading now. Whatever, let's just go to the church. This game was also good for having a lot of stuff like this, like innocuous things that you wouldn't necessarily assume were dangerous or harmful, but that you could drop on your opponents, and it was great. And it was cool that they had that one there kind of as your your trial run, just to let you know that you would be able to do it. I'll hold it up till I take a little bit more damage before I use that fish. Oh, hang on. They start getting real crafty with spinels around here too. Start sticking them in the roof and the ceilings of caves and like low ceiling areas that you're not inclined to turn around and check. I think there's one here. No? Okay, just the lamp. show you what I'm talking about with this jar, though, momentarily, if I can get a couple of guys.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all?
I never fuck around with the
Thank
TMP.
you.
I don't find it useful in comparison to the ammo selling abilities.
Is that all? Thank you. I'll buy it at a high price.
Does it fit into anything? I don't think so. Yeah, multiple rubies. They don't fit into anything. Perfect.
Thank you.
Pocket watch is in the same boat.
Thank
That
you.
still fits stuff. That still fits stuff. Although I think I've done the math and it's like it's still not that much better, but it's still better than selling stuff
What are you buying?
individually. Let's do this. I don't care about
Is
that.
that all? Is that...
Oh, don't you have to? I think you've got to do them all before you can get to the next one. Oh,
Thank
not
you.
even. Well, disregard.
Is that... Thank you. Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that... Thank you.
Alright, so it came in this way. There's the lamp, but it doesn't matter. There's no spindles in here. Okay, perfect. He's just hanging out. As far as I can tell, there's nothing of value in this room. Alright. I think we're approaching the cemetery now. So there should be... Okay, yeah, so I've got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those ones are on the walkway, the rest are in the cemetery, and there's that neat puzzle in the back. A story of an American who shows up to some European country and proceeds to attack the civilian populace. Real American hero story. Might not be till it's near the water, or it might be this one. I just don't know, kids. Just don't know. It's somebody's soul, man. Fuck. Spinning back kick.
Lord, son.
It has something to do with the tombstones, so I want to take a quick note. So we're gonna say Z M. V. Okay. I want to get all the icons before I try. Or it's like you have to go into the church. Yeah. Oh man, I thought she was still stunned. This might hurt me. Dude, you've got no head. Come on, get out of here. Bad nonsense. Okay, so there's still one behind the church I gotta get, and there's two ahead of me. I think one of them is on the platform I just jumped off of. Yeah, fuck you, snake. Okay, then there's the one behind the church. That'll be my last one, and then I can go inside the church, because I think I still have to come along this walkway afterwards. Perfect. All 15. I like it. I like it a lot. And the church has the light color puzzle, but I think you don't even have to do anything. Okay, yeah, now we can go around the other side. Yeah, that is the path right there. Still looks good, man. I honestly don't feel like I have any negative things to say about the graphics, considering how old this game was. I mean, I guess this is an HD remake. I'm assuming it's an HD remake. I remember the other one being like a lot more grainy or fuzzy. Stay down. And give me your money. Or ammo. Or neither. Dick. Okay, so I was debating whether or not those were excessive, but the last one was definitely excessive. I think they go to bar me out when I try to leave, and I know he'll blow up these huts, but if I can loot them before pressing forward, that'll make my life significantly easier. Should probably eat this egg, because moving forward this is going to get ugly. I know I get the dodge prompt, but I really feel like I'm going to be missing dodge prompts a lot this game. I also think if the houses are broken, they generate something, or there's like something on one of the houses. I'm not entirely sure. And there's like a sub area with the merchant again and a boat. It's a vague recollection. Not to mention they've recycled this exact fucking boss character in Resident Evil 5, which I thought was really like lame tier. The blacktail? Is it the blacktail? I want to say maybe it's a blacktail. But look at this dude, right? Like, RPG, sniper rifles, piles of ammunition. And you could kill him, but you wouldn't be able to take any of it.
Got some rare.
Dumb.
What are you buying?
A Punisher.
Thank you.
I don't care about spending the money on a rocket launcher. The rest of the stuff you got is pretty shit tier. I don't care about leveling that up. I don't really care about the reload speed on the shotgun.
What are you selling?
Punisher is 1.1. It fires faster, and it's like a faster reload, but otherwise it's pretty shit, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that.
Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Yeah. Let's actually save just in case the unthinkable happens and ye old large man crushes my dickhole. Yeah, up ahead is a El Gigante? I think that's what he's called. Spanish for small mouse. No, obviously a giant. I want to test and see if I even need to climb up on his back. Cinematically, it's really, really cool, because once you do enough damage to him, the Las Plagas that's inside of him emerges, but I think I can kill it with a flash grenade in one hit and save myself a lot of hassle. I think I need to try to get out this door first, or maybe it's when I come back in here. Yeah, interesting. Must be afterwards. Also, we'll get a return of the wounded pup we encountered earlier, if you'll recall, so it'll be neat to see him again. Foreshadowing his inevitable return, of course. Oh, not another boulder scene, really? Never get tired of QuickTime events. It's something that I'm honestly happy we've, for the most part, slowly working our way out of. It's one thing I would gripe about in this game. Of course he wasn't standing close enough. And I bet this guy isn't either, but we'll find out. that he was. Fuck you. Save it. Nobody cares about you or Lord Sadler. More snakes, maybe? Oh, I really don't appreciate that. My knife went right through that snake. That snake knew CQC is what I'm getting at. I think there's a nest somewhere in this swamp, too. Oh, look at that Dark Souls level spin attack. I like the way that he was aiming forward and then managed to hit me from behind. Honestly, there haven't been too many of those. I can't really complain about it, but it rubs me the wrong way for sure. You motherfucker. Payback's a bitch, and you're gonna get it. He will get it. I'm just in the middle of something right now. Who threw that? Okay. Now, I think... They're really throwing a ton of dudes at me. Alright, now, as I was saying, there's a snake around here that I want to kill. Look at it. Look at you, you sneaky son of a bitch. I like the concept that you pull a chicken egg out of a snake. I mean, maybe I'm just, splitting hairs here, but, like, either I'm pulling that out of his stomach, or... Like, look how many, like, there's so much shit happening in one place. It's nuts.
¡Un forastero! ¡Allí está!
just so many healing items, so many collectible items. It's nuts. Still confident there's like a bird's nest around here somewhere, but
Allí está. ¡Un forastero! ¡Cógedlo!
okay, I think that's the end of the chapter with the hut near the water. Yeah. Get to watch them dumping the bodies now. And we should just be in time to end this chapter shortly.
Vámonos. Ándale.
Morale down. Sell that shit. Okay. I'm gonna save right there because I'm gonna want to do some extra footage with the lake monster, but I will be back.